Okay, part 3 of the video. As you can see in the trees down there, I mean, the camera can't do it justice, but you can look through the trees and see a great area of openness. But just encountered a nice friendly dog and its owner. I didn't film. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. This was a different dog that I'm talking about, and owner, not the lady with the husky. Not sure what kind of dog it was. It might have been mixed, but it was very friendly, not aggressive at all. Come running right up to me. She gave me a warning saying that the dog is very friendly, so I petted it. Now I'll have to go to the porta pot, get some hand sanitizer and that, because my roommate and her son are allergic. So I want to make sure I get this off my hands. But yeah, so, and then after she said thank you, because I petted the dog for a little bit and it was happy. And then as she was walking towards the car, I was starting to walk in my direction, and the dog was like trying to come with me. So, and she's like, no, you come this. I told the dog, I said, no, you gotta go with her. And then she was laughing. She goes, yeah, she'd go home with anyone if she could. She's apparently that friendly. So, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the bog. I'm about, what did it pop up at? This is like the 3rd video now. It popped up and showed that I had, I think, less than 800 steps to get my 6,000 steps in. So well, but yeah, once again, Jackson has really expanded since I went to school here in '85. This place is just humongous, and this is just the campus. Like I said, the bog used to be accessible from going to the through the woods and stuff, but yeah, not sure when all this started up, when all these changes happened, because like I said, life happened. I moved on, moved to a different city. After I got married, I moved to a different city, and then moved back into Canton, and then moved out to Plain Township, and that's where I am still to this day, is Plain Township. And at some point, I'll have to start working on getting that place cleaned up and fixed up to sell it, just because of how old it is. It was built in 3 sections. That building there is the Jackson Training Center. So I still got to get back over to the park to get my car to drive home. Oh, man. Let me see if this bathroom's open. It may not be. It may not be. But let me see. and then I'll go in here, wash my hands. So I'm gonna turn you off. All right, I'm back. Restroom was open. I had a hand dryer, had soap, had also hand sanitizer. So I washed off the doggy, so I should be safe when I go home. I'm going to, I don't know if I can do it. I'll see. I know I gotta go back to the car and get home because I know she wants to get her son out. And she'll need my help probably. Not saying that she's not capable, it's just she has a little injury to her one arm and it makes it kind of difficult, so. But because of work for 2 days straight, haven't gotten any steps in, and I want to try to keep this momentum up, try to watch, I said try to watch what I eat, and hopefully can lose a little weight. I'm under 300 now. I'd like to keep it that way. So hopefully I will be able to. But yeah, what we're coming up on the left is the horticulture department. And like I said, I don't know if they still have the restaurant management program or not, or where it's even at. But that, or we're coming up to on the right, I'm thinking must be either for the coaches for the football team or it's for the band director, because they used to practice, if I'm not mistaken, they used to practice over the band, I'm saying, used to practice over at the middle school. Let me get out of the road. That way people don't have to change what they're doing. Football fields over there with goalposts. This must be, no, it's still part of the, this might be the auto mechanics wing over here. So I'm back on the road because apparently I can't walk worth crap right now. But yeah, that looks, with that truck bed there, or truck cap I should say, that must be the automotive wing. And there's, in the distance, the new bus garage. Okay, here we are at the high school that I graduated from. I mean, oh my goodness. Get up to the sidewalk. I'm amazed. It's August, it's a Saturday, and there's cars at the bus garage for the high school kids. Or, I'm sorry, also elementary and middle school kids. So, yeah, that is the Jackson Polar Bear soccer field. I'll show you that a little bit closer. This must be the recycling. Oh no, I'm sorry. That lady told me the recycling was over by the bog. That's right. Oh man. This place has sure grown up. Yeah. I graduated here in '85. Oh yeah? Yeah, and it is like, one time I came by and I'm like, when did they pave the student parking? Because it was used to be out front. And then I saw they had basketball hoops. And then I came by one time, I'm like, now there's a soccer. I'm like, yeah. What the heck? I'm like, yeah. This is insane. And then I just was over at the park. I'm like, wow, they increased. Because I used to live in Lake Cable and now I live out in Plain Township. Yep. And then it's like, I come by to check out the park and just to get some steps in. And I was like, man, they've even widened this and expanded. And I'm like, I saw the tunnel. I'm like, that was never here before. And then I came through and I'm like, yeah, we're very lucky.
We're very lucky here. A lot of great things going on.
Yeah, because I mean, they still have the restaurant management program? Or did they get rid of that?
They don't call it that anymore, but they do have a culinary. They've got the restaurant in
okay.
They still run.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I did my junior and senior year.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was like, I was on the back going, well, I see where they put the new cafeteria and stuff, but I'm like, yes, it's
kind of around the corner from here. If you go to the other side of the loading docks.
Oh, okay.
Is where that is. I think there's a sign for it, Bears Den.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was called when I was helping with it. Mr. Cook was our junior teacher. Then he retired, and then Mrs. Langenfeld took over from him our senior year. And then I heard they got, well, maybe her husband, but that's a whole different, because they ran a separate business and some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, you have a good day.
You too. But yeah, that's the school I went to. That's just the side of it with that. This is all. It's just mind-blowing. It was a person, obviously, that works here. I didn't bother to ask his name. I didn't film the well, I'm sorry, I didn't put him on camera. Let's be correct. Because I know not many people do comment on my videos, but they may say something if I say something wrong or not. So, but that's the Polar Bear soccer field. And then there's some more doggies. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, no problem. I don't want to touch if they're not supposed to be. Okay. All right, they did move the restaurant. They truly did. This is the Bears Den. This is where I trained for a few years, junior and senior, did restaurant management at the Bears Den, but that is just bizarre. I mean, it is just, yep, this was never like this. We were down in the basement on the other side. I mean, look at this. Wraps, soups, dessert, salad. The entrance to the Bears Den Caf. Man, this is all new to me. The way, because like I said, this used to be down in the basement. We would come downstairs and put on our chef's jackets and our pants. Well, obviously you put your pants on, but I mean, you would put your chef's outfit on. But if you were doing waiter that day that the restaurant was open, then you wore black trousers, black shoes, white shirt with a black bow tie, and a black apron. That was our uniform for the restaurant. But I am so turned around at this point right now, it's not even funny. I mean, this used to be the entrance to, well, I'm sorry, right there, that used to be the entrance to the school. I may have missed what it said, but it looks like all the students park in the back, and people either park over there for the Bears Den or they park over here. Yeah, this is not the school I went to, so to speak. I mean, parts of the building, yes, are probably still here, but definitely not where I spent 2 years of my life, Monday through Friday. Basically from just after homeroom, and maybe 1 or 2 classes first thing in the morning, and then would go restaurant management at 10, because I think we opened the doors at 11, and then served until 2, and then, or it might have been till 1. I'm trying to remember, because I think class let out at 2:10. I'm trying to remember. But there's our mascot, the polar bear. That's the Jackson mascot. So, all right, now I need to get back to that tunnel. Special services, food services, administrative offices, visitors entrance, interesting. They used to have the superintendent hat over in the Board of Education. I'm confused why they would have the so that little church, or not church, that little school looking building across the way is no longer the Board of Education. I mean, that's what it used to be a long time ago, but who knows. Sorry I didn't get to the bog, but after talking to a few people, I just had to go around and see the front of the school. And since they told me that the Bears Den is in the front, when I know from my time being a student here, it was literally down. See where that, let me see when I zoom in. That gray thing on the wall is, that was the entrance to the Bears Den. So that's my little trip down memory lane. And it's amazing how having something change so much can just blow your mind. So I don't need to film anymore. I will see. Oops. Get my hand out of the way. But, yep, this is where I went to high school at back in 1985, and it is amazing how much this place has. I'm just being silly and I'm tired. I do have water. I've been hydrating while I do these walks. But yeah, I just, jeez, do I have this zoomed? Okay. All right, so sorry I don't have one of those selfie sticks or whatever they call it. I have a tripod that I use when I do my scratch offs. But all right, enough of looking at my mug. I will sign off here. Like I said, I have to look at all the videos I've done just for today and see how much I can piece together. And I may just leave them as they are and then put it, not all as one huge video, and I'll just put it at, like, this one's already at 20 minutes and I'm still running my mouth. All right, that's enough for me. Ohio Tickets with Robert, visiting my old high school in Jackson Township, Jackson High School. Have a good one, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Get my fingers out of the way.